How are you? I'm okay. Yeah, with all these planets in retrograde, it's pretty heavy. Some major shifts. Things are going pretty good. Just trying to make sense of everything. I wanted to do some energy stuff I haven't had. Well, that's good. It's mostly karma. It's clearing karma. And for the most part, I do well with that. But there's some things in my life. Oof. Some people. I don't know who this is for, but whoever's waiting on communication from a fire sign, they're on the same level as you are. They're waiting for you. And they want this reunion too that's going to be stable, but they're having a hard time either not communicating or just standing on this fence. I think that you guys are both doing the same thing. I think that maybe you need to communicate with them that you want the same thing, because for some reason there's just a lot of bullshit you're going back and forth in your head about the ending, but I don't think that and then someone wants another chance with an earth sign. I think maybe after an ending they want another chance. Because the passion and stuff is here. They're just being defensive and not making a decision back and forth because they're scared somebody can't make a decision. But I think that someone's moving on, moving forward, and this is the way that you're supposed to go. You're on the right path. If you're a Cancer, you're moving in the right direction. I think that there's definitely love here, whether or not you're the only person. The problem is someone's pushing the other person out because of all these thoughts that you have in your head, stressing you out. So, because someone's not talking about their feelings. I think could be a Scorpio, but at the same time, someone just wants to walk away, and because they want things to change, because they do love this person, but because this other person won't make a decision, constantly fucking holding back, never talking about their feelings, kind of always in this daydream state. It's like there's a new beginning here. For somebody, it's an earth sign or a water sign, or both. I think that what needs to change is whatever stability this is. Somebody does need to get cut out. There's a Queen of Swords here. Somebody, possibly an earth sign, is dealing with an air sign, and I think that the air sign is going to be the one that's getting cut out because they're still stuck on their past with a soulmate, somebody with kids, Taurus, whatever the fucking case may be. Something with an equal give and take. Something needs to go better. I think that there's a fire sign that does want this as well, or just a lot of. Could be Aries, could be Taurus. Something happened where I think this other person that was involved just wanted an equal give and take, but someone was stuck in their ways. Someone doesn't talk about shit, doesn't have any emotions. So this had to fall. Whether or not it's going to come back together, who knows? This person doesn't talk about their feelings. Could be a Pisces. I think that they are trying to work on themselves. They're trying to learn things a different way, but they've got whatever fucking standards they have for this situation. They're changing the way that they think, but they're not telling you things. That's why there's all this mystery. Even though they know what they want, they're not communicating it. Someone's trying to manifest a situation, possibly with a water sign, but at the same time, it's just someone's trying to manifest this to come back in. The problem is they're not telling you anything. They're just wearing this mask. It's like, I don't necessarily think it's manipulative. And that's the thing about tarot cards. Everyone is always saying this person's manipulative, this person's being sneaky, when in reality, some people just don't talk about their feelings. Some people don't know how. Some people are always going to be like this, like they're wearing a mask or they're hiding something, but they don't know how to fucking talk about anything because they're always in this King of Swords bullshit where the King of Swords doesn't talk about his feelings. He just does shit. He thinks about it, but he doesn't really have the same feelings as a water sign. It's on the complete other side. Somebody you're dealing with, your soulmate, somebody that is your twin. And I think that you either need to balance your emotions, or maybe it's time for both of you to balance your emotions in the situation, because somebody is all about themselves. Could be an earth sign. I think that there's some healing that needs to happen here. Somebody is kind of retreating a little bit. Somebody is spending a lot of time by themselves, trying to weigh things out, trying to make the right decision. I think that they want to tell the truth, but at the same time, they're fighting with themselves, fighting with another person. I think for somebody, there could be an earth sign that wants to be, realizes that there's someone in their life that makes them really happy. Could be a Leo, but there's some shit that you need to get over if that's you, because you're stuck in your head and you're just daydreaming. This Page of Pentacles never does anything. He's dancing. Like, what the fuck are you actually doing? Nothing. You know what I mean? Immature ass feelings. Either not communicating your feelings and then just being sad because someone had to move on from this. Do you think someone's going to sit in this situation where you're just either in your head or daydreaming and just really not doing shit because we're supposed to know how you feel? I don't think so. There's hermit mode. Somebody could be a Virgo. There's a cycle here that needs to end. Somebody does need to be left out. This person has this other... My phone is being awesome right now. I think there's another person involved with this person, so I think that it's like closing out this cycle. Because this person just keeps running back to shit, and it's deception, other people. Somebody needs to move on, and it's gonna hurt. But at the same time, it's like you could be happy in a different situation. This could have been something that you wished for. There could be a new start here, but I don't think that you're paying attention to the fact that it could be with another person because you're focused on what you thought it was in this situation. But this person's always in two minds, and that's not a good thing. It's never like a complete decision. It's like, well, it's always back and forth. There's never a solid decision made. I think that there's some truth that needs to be spoken. Maybe this person wants to talk about this. Someone could be having a baby with a water sign who has a lot of fucking options. I don't think that this is your baby. Fuck. I don't really want to go there. So when it comes to putting, a long-term with an earth sign, I think that they're thinking about it, but they're not telling you that they want this too. I just see a lot of depression and sadness around. Could be air signs, could be the way things are communicated, something that you guys found out, because there's these other people. And it's like, ever since I got this deck, this card creeps me out, because it's like this worm. Whoever this person keeps going to or listening to or is around, it's not good. You need to get away from them, because this is what's going to happen every time. Everybody has, you know, the thing about, I mean, I do watch other people's channels, but the thing about whatever journey that you're on, whatever love form you're in, it's like, what everybody fails to realize is this could be what the universe wants for you. This could be what you see in the cards, what this person's thinking, what they could possibly do. But at the end of the day, everyone has the power of free will, and whether or not they're going to choose to heal from the shit that they're going through, you know what I mean? Get over some old shit or just bring it into a new relationship. It's just like, I feel like everyone is either stuck on an ex, in love with someone who's not in love with them, or just like, you know, brokenhearted, and it's like everything is fucked. I just like, I think that it's more about when this karma, because karma is hitting everyone. Karma's hitting everybody right now. A lot of us are being stressed. A lot of us need to heal some old wounds. Think about, you know, making a better decision about what we put our time in. Some of us do need to pull away from people in our lives, because it's like, we know they're not good for us, you know? We're like constantly defending ourselves and how we feel, because there's so much insecurity. There's so many people that wear masks. There's so many fucking secrets and hidden agendas and manipulation. But at the end of the day, is it really that deep? Or is it just the fact that people don't know what the fuck they want? Because that's how I feel it is. So we could make that call, but it's like, you could be something better than this, you know? But I'm just like, are you always going to be impulsive? Are you always going to be, you know, don't know what you want? Are you always going to be deceptive? Because I can only forgive so much, you know? I feel like we spend so much time like with the potential, with where maybe we feel like we're on the same level, then the communication, but where's the stability? Because I feel like we skip stability and we go straight to adversity, and then we just sit there. We're like arguing about the same shit, you know? And it's like, there's no growth, there's no change. Nothing ever goes past that. Where is the good shit? You know, it's always a stalemate. It's always, where's the movement? Hello, everyone. I think that whatever influence we have in our life, we need to pay attention to, because like I said, any lower vibrational people are going to bring some pretty negative shit into us, you know? And it's like, that's going to cause this change in direction. It's like, whatever we're paying attention to, this little fucking worm on somebody's back, whatever's in your head, that mental repetition, it's real life. Maybe some people don't have the capacity to care about anybody else, because they have to focus on themselves, because they're unable to focus or see anything else, because that's how fucked up they are, and there's nothing you can do about that but let them go and wish them well, pray for them. That's what I tell my kids about everybody, you know, like, because we've had people come and go. I'm just like, you know what, we're going to pray for them. We're not going to be on that level. And I probably freaked out a few times, but at the end of the day, I'm going to rise above, and I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to pray for you. I wish you well. I'm sorry that you don't know what you want, or that you're a shitty ass person, but that's never going to be me, because I don't want to take on that energy. I don't want it around me. I don't want it around my life, you know? It's just going to be general, because these cards started coming on. I don't know who they're for, pretty much. Anyways, I hope that everyone is doing well. Be careful with all these planets in retrograde, and especially when karma, and whatever karma we're going to be hit with. The main thing to remember is it doesn't even have to be your karma. It has to be, sometimes it's the people you let in your life. Sometimes their karma is going to live out. and it's going to hit you the same way. At the same time, it's like we don't really want to let things go, but some shit's got to go. And anything that we want to do in this life, if we're going to ascend, we have to let shit go, even if it's something to us. So I think that some of us need to remember that there's hidden blessings around the corner, that there are things that we can't see. Maybe this is something that we don't want to deal with, but this is something that is going to be coming. There's a lot of things right now that are going to trigger us. There's going to be some things that's going to piss us the fuck off. And I'm living proof of the triggers right now. So I'm trying to keep my cool. I'm trying to keep my head down. I'm trying to go to work. I'm trying to pay attention to my kids. I'm trying to stay the fuck away from most people these days, because what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do, Scorpios are on one. That's all I'm going to say. We're on one. Don't fucking play with us. You know, I think that a lot of us need to pay attention to ourselves, our inner child. There's a lot of answers that we have within ourselves, whether we realize it or not. It's time to take a step back, seek seclusion, because like I said, me personally, I need to stay away from people right now. I need to keep my head down and focus on rising myself above the bullshit that I'm going through or whatever. There's things that I can control. It's about control. So what can we control? What can we focus on right now? Because we're going to be triggered, and I don't want to be that crazy Scorpio that is, I'm about to be like, I could be on an episode of Snapped and I don't even, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want to be that crazy. And it's like, some of us need to spend more time meditating and setting up the right boundaries. The thing about the karma that comes in these karmic lessons is we don't have the right boundaries for people. That's why they keep coming back and doing the same shit. That's why we keep going through that hamster wheel. That's going to keep hitting us down to the ground. We have to set up boundaries for ourselves and other people. Realizing that there's going to be some sensitivity right now, especially when karma is involved, especially when there's feelings and things that is coming back around that we didn't want to deal with. A lot of us are really stuck in our head. Remember that the things that we repeat to ourselves in our head, it might not be healthy. We're reminded that we need to have strength and it's time to move forward, because I think that there's greater things. Some of us need more sleep. What is sleep? I don't know. It's about being aware, you know. There's a baby in the middle of this. What it's like our inner child, you know, there's some things that it's going to be brought up to us that it's going to hit, but it's about being aware and maybe just accepting it, you know. Unconditional love is here. We know what that means. We know what we're going to settle for and what we're not going to settle for. It's time to reawaken the gifts that we have inside of us. Some of us need to drink more water, especially the water signs. It's about well-being. What's going to keep us happy and healthy, you know. Remember that you have guardians wherever you go, that you do have people in your corner. And I think that some of us do need to receive the healing that they're trying to give. We need to accept the healing that they're trying to give and spend more time focusing on having sincere relationships instead of people that we think that we want that are not for us. There's going to be some unexpected things, but I don't think that it's bad. I think that there's some really good unexpected changes that are coming. But along with that is releasing and making room. It's about compassion. Some of us need to give back what we're given. We need to help other people because this is what we're here for. We need to move forward with intention and remember to breathe. You know, commit to happiness for ourselves if no one else. Listen to your body, take care of yourself, because we need to, it's like demanding our respect. It's time to modify some things so that we can have progress and we can raise our vibration, because I think that the place that some of us are at, I'm not saying everyone, it's kind of low and sad, and I don't really feel like it's completely all bad, but in the seclusion that you seek, remember who you are. Remember that it's going to be It's going to be okay. We're getting rid of things so we can make room for better things that are supposed to be in our lives. Yes, Ralph, it's rough right now. I don't know about for you. I think it's an emotional ass ones, you know, we have to be the ones with feelings. So of course when the things come in, we're just like, ugh, we have to feel it all, you know. Some of us need some work on our third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Okay, so temple path. I think that some of us are going to the right, we're heading in the right direction, but along that way it's like we have a lot of anxiety, because if you're worried about if you're going to make it, if you're going to have this victory, the victory is here. Regardless of the anxiety, what we do need to have a plan. There needs to be something that we come up with. And the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel too. There could be someone who is really focused on their money, someone who is coming in to help. It's about being on a journey that we are maybe in another cycle. Maybe it's about realizing that there are so many things that we can't see, and we're only on this half of the world. There's a whole other side that we don't know. And I think that's why we have so much anxiety, because we don't know. Some of us are being assisted by the healer of the ages. We do need to accept that healing and remember that the magician in the mirror is, how do you see yourself? Do you understand what power that you have, and that you can, or just maybe being aware and being careful about what you manifest into your life, because this is how some of us are feeling, just super tied up in a corner, maybe completely underwater. We're not going to drown though, you know. I think that with all of this clarity and all this thinking, some of us are going to be lifted closer to the door to spirit is open here. I think that it's about, there's going to be some people that are going to be adverse to us right now. When feelings are involved, when there's personal problems involved, it's a better word. There's going to be some hostilities, but I think that we should understand that we have the strength to get past these people. And some of us, there is some definitely money coming in, or maybe it's about realizing, you know, what's valuable to you. Some of us are definitely dealing with a broken heart, and it landed on top of the angel of strength. So just remember that this angel is with you. And this is pretty deep. There's someone that could be envious. The door to personal healing and happiness is open. Some of us are walking away from things. Some of us need to walk away, not look back like this girl is, because she's watching the door close behind her, but she's not focused on what's in front of her. Some of us are attaching ourselves to people who don't know. There's a lot of indecision between whether or not we should walk away. This is how this looks to me. Okay, so it's like we're attached to someone, whether we don't know who they are or we're just not sure if we should be attached, and we're like, should we walk away from this? Because that's why she's looking back. And then there's all this indecision. But I think what they're trying to tell you is that there's either going to be enlightenment about the situation, or this is going to bring you happiness, but it's going to require some patience. This is going to happen on divine timing. It's not going to happen on ours. So, I mean, you can stay where you're at in this situation, or you can go outside of it and figure out something else that you want, basically. There might be someone in your community who is going through a really hard time financially. I don't know who, but I feel like it's a part of someone's journey to somebody, I don't know. Something doesn't sound right with this. Something needs, there's some type of action, but then there's deceit. So it's like, be careful who you're around, because they might only be with you because they need your money or they want money from you. But there is action that needs to be taken here. Somebody has a man coming in. It's a man holding a heart, the door to romance, and the caring connection. Bring it on. Well, not for me, because I don't know, but maybe. So when it comes to what brings you to this caring connection, what brings you to this happy family that you have, first of all, don't listen to the people around you. And second of all, there's more than one way to get this person or this feeling or this overall. Some of you have someone like that, but you just don't appreciate them. And I don't know who that's for. I think that there's a lot of things that people have in their head right now, and we need to rest, and we need to, otherwise you're going to blow up. You need to rest a little bit. Realize that there could be some contracts, could be a really big, a lot of blessings. We just can't see it right now, and I think that's why there's so much repetition, and it's like, we want to know the answers right now.